training through the woods, mountains, and swamps, training that many men have dropped out of through the years.
To the other females who plan on coming, I hope that they come with a strong mind. That's what it takes to get through here, just like everyone sitting next to me here had to do.
I just came here to try to be a better leader and improve myself, and I feel like I did that. And for other women who have that same goal in mind, just keep that goal in mind and just don't lose sight of it, and just keep reminding yourself of why you're there, and they'll be fine.
But still, women are not allowed in combat just yet. Joining me now is Marine and Iraq War veteran Jude Eden. Jude, thanks for coming on to talk with us. You've had obviously a lot of experience in the military, and you have some concerns about this idea of women in combat. What are they?
Well, just because some of the females, and let me say this first, I'm completely proud of those women. I respect them. I respect their accomplishment. And when I talk about women in combat and the idea that it's bad to put the women in the units, this is not a reflection of women or individual women or anything like that. It's a bad policy. It's a bad policy because even aside from the physical ability, there are many, many reasons. There are a lot of high risks that are added when you put women in the mix. We have a lot higher risks. We have higher risk of injury, and those are longer term than they tend to be for men. There are lots of really good reasons aside from those who have been able to, say, like graduate from Ranger School.
Well, it was really incredible to hear what the men in Ranger School with these women had to say, because I imagine some of them had their doubts in the beginning and then really spoke out in support. In fact, several of the men who graduated from the program with these women say they showed more strength than several of the men. So let's take a listen.
There was one night we were doing a long walk. I was the 320 gunner, so I had a lot of weight on me and I was struggling. And I stopped and I asked a halfway point, hey, can anyone help take some of this weight? I got a lot of deer in the headlight looks. A lot of people were like, I can't take any more weight. Shay was the only one to volunteer to take that weight. She took the weight off me, and she carried it the last half of that ruck. Literally saved me. I probably wouldn't be sitting here right now if it wasn't for Shay.
It really shows it's all about teamwork. Why not use that amazing strength, Jude, as part of a fighting force?
Because our tip of the spear has to be the best of the very best, without a bunch of additional risks that are not present for men.
And again, just if you would lay out what those risks are, because I imagine these women perhaps would say, what are we talking about? They didn't lower the standards for us. We made it through this grueling course, and we're here with these men. Why are there more risks for us than for them?
There are many, many more risks. Women have many times the injuries that men do in the military. That's not fair or equal. Combat is not a fair thing. So what is governing these decisions is diversity. It's the Military Diversity Commission. It's not combat readiness. And when you have additional risks, okay, all the additional injuries that women get, that is high risk. When you know one group of people gets injured many more times than the other, men and women cease to become interchangeable. When there's a chance of pregnancy, when women are more prone to infections, even if they are taking care of themselves. It's not that women don't take care of themselves. It's not that birth control is not available, but it still happens. These are much greater risks for women. When we talk about opening the combat units to women, that's the only thing standing between women and the draft. So we're not just talking about a few women who want to go there. We're now making it so that all enlisted women, whether they want to or not, are going to be put in these units. 92% of Army women said that they do not want to be assigned to direct combat units. So we're taking away the choice. We're putting an unfair burden on women because it's the enlisted women who are going to pay for this. They're going to pay for it with their bodies. It's not fair to do to women, even if there are some women who want to do it.
Even if they make the choice to do that. Jude Eden, thank you for sharing your perspective.
Thank you for having me.
Really disturbing. Two men